Welcome back, loves. This is the second part of your 7 and 7 for the strong of 2-3 to 2-9 that went long for the Aquarius-Ease on your sun, moon, and rising. If you missed the first part, in the description you'll see a link where you can actually see that before we do the expansion here. And you're also welcome to watch to the end. There's going to be cards at the end for the you to be's and not to be's. Get you on the inside of your reading. Welcome back, Capricorn. Thank you for being here, for meeting me back after the first part. If you saw that, if you missed it, the link is below for the strong 2-3 to 2-9 that went long here for the Aquarius-Ease on your sun, your moon, and your rising. Okay, so if you missed it, there's also going to be 2 cards at the end of this video where you can actually click it for the you to be or not to be version of what's in these swivel views. Let's see what's going on. So 7 cards here on top and 7 underneath that we'll be pulling apart and continuing the story. Alright, now these purple cards right here are the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This is what you have in common with them, you, although sometimes stories can flip-flop. Know your own designation too. These 2 cards are the Tarot of Sexual Magic. This is what's going on now, the recent challenge or past, near future guidance, the root, the question you might have now, situation, foundation, and what the outcome potential is for the future. Okay, let's start in the middle here. Capricorn, what's going on? We've got, well, where did that happen? Emotional loss. And I'm hearing these 2 might be side by side. Might be learning where all this will and inheritance came from. And a certain kind of letting go while needing to release something. Emotional. That might also be implied. So it's not like just a physical thing I'm hearing. It's like there's like, it's the value, the sentimental value of it, I'm hearing. Because for some of you all, it's not like an actual person. There's like, I don't know, there's like some kind of sentimental vibe on some of this. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like being worried about what you thought was going to happen in May. And like what April showers never have to go through, I'm hearing. And you're going to know if you're hearing things between the lines with people, especially if you've been listening to too many people tell you about futures that don't exist, and why they might have been trying to strangulate themselves on time wheels, and talk about things that now if you hear in between what sounds like, it's where things were distilling, and why what I do is not astrology, proving what didn't hack into you for new wages on banking systems and weird ideas about animals. Okay, so for some of you all, that's actually what this is. I'm hearing it's like something happened here, and hearing you might actually have a new baby in your vicinity that it's like reminding you of someone that you wish was there, or feeling like, is this like reincarnation or something like that, and kind of having some questions like that, and feeling like there might not be a material way to substantiate something, but it's like an emotional thing that you feel. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. Because for some of you all, it's like right in your feeling senses, and it might be people that have lost somebody around you too, because I'm hearing for some of you all, Capricorn, it feels like you're under siege. And I'm hearing that some of this 2 of Swords stuff is like you being shut off even to somebody's attention. And it's not because you don't want to. It's like it's hard to hang your heart out in the open, especially if you're like crushing on somebody, or they're like crushing on you, it's making you feel good, and you have a lot of people that are grieving around you, because that might be the context of the month of what's kind of going around and what tried to like flew in and coronate itself, and it's like, A lot of people healing through this. You know, the we all thing. Let's see what's in the recent past here. So we have destiny, what goes around, what came around, what showed back up. And by some of you all, honestly, I'm hearing that 10 is like how many hours of sleep you need, especially if you're only getting like 5. Yeah. I'm hearing it's like you've like power replicated yourself all these different ways. It's like how you're like shining up your flower of life and like your destiny pattern and how it grows even in the midst of whatever this chaos is here that might have been spinning out of control for this person that's suffering an emotional loss. Especially if you're grieving with somebody, because I'm hearing some of this is maybe like the grieving process about somebody's heart. I'm hearing somebody might need a really special hug and it's like there's a wound here in their chest. And it's like what somebody didn't know about what they just deal with. And like why this person's like protecting their chest and all this like yellow solar plexus energy is coming up. So bless your heart. Where prayers go, or destiny is like the wheel of fortune coming back around. Let's see. That's another 10, just like this 10 of Pentacles here too. Good resonance point on that. We have positive movement forward. So I'm hearing for some of you all, this Knight of Cups is willing to go the distance to be with you and to show you what they've done to try to stabilize their situation. Because I'm hearing it's like what they've really proven about stabilizing their situation. It's a miracle. It's like how they even could get up on that water at all. And so it's, wow. Yeah. 8 in this deck is almost the end too. So it's kind of like the 9 if you're looking at a deck that usually goes to 10 like this one here. This is almost there. This is kind of like the difference, the beginning of what happens with the craftsperson and like the 8 of Pentacles before they ascend to like the proof of where that 9 of Pentacles really takes you, because it takes you somewhere else. You're like protected in the garden. Here, this person's kind of like protected out in the open and on that water and going towards that distance. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like the distance they might want to go with you, being asked to go somewhere. I'm hearing somebody might be taking a trip or asking. It could even be a cruise. I'm hearing about a destination wedding. And I'm hearing about somebody needing like a travel authorization or something, or clearance about their health, like somebody really caring about that and taking an interest enough to speak about it from the heart level. And that's sometimes with the 5 with the heart energy, like this green stuff here it is. Let's see here, because this is positive communication. I'm hearing this person really, you are very much being encouraged to speak up, especially if you have something to say to this person here, because this person here has been holding the space for you for a whole special kind of healing, and they might have already said it. And if they haven't, I'm hearing they're open to it, and maybe that's what they do over the strong of 2-3 to 2-9. So let's see what's going on here. We've got passion ignited. Wonderful. This is called take a chance sometimes. Could be pants on fire too, because passion ignited might have different ideas for some of you. Showing up next to this page is just sort of a resonance point. It's like doing things anew. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like you might even be careful about how you're mentioning somebody's appearance, because I know some people just don't like being like judged or qualified on that. And I'm hearing that there might be a way that somebody just says something or doesn't say it at all, where it's like you can tell that it's like how you look, yeah. Did something, and that can show up different ways for people. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all, you're gonna know what it means, and sometimes it's like how you say it. It's about like you just vibrant, you know, or something like that, where it's not like, oh, or I'm sure I'm glad you changed your hair. You know, sometimes it's like nice haircut, and so many people don't know how to take the compliment. It's like, oh, was my hair bad before? Like, especially if they're grieving, it's like sometimes it's like knowing what to say. It's like with the words. And so I'm hearing here, it's like you look well, you know. And sometimes where a compliment like that can feel like when it's honest. And so sometimes it's knowing how to handle the way somebody says something to you too, and what you actually hear in it. Because for some of y'all, it's like also being there with somebody that might be getting like stuff happening around them that you're like kind of cutting off, because it's like you guys are in a special kind of cahoots, and it's like you're hearing together what kind of like daggers are being thrown at them, especially if they're dealing with a will, dealing with a family situation or some kind of thing. And it's like hearing what people say that maybe they didn't say those words, but the sway of those words proved what was landing where, and somebody might have been getting triggered like that. And what the real hashes and stakes are, and the Kundalini awareness of the cryptocurrency era, where the Cam heard everything first in the Akashic records, where you weren't trick rolled for the flipped and reversed, and where they tried to roll themselves in there for wages and what they knew about keeping you moving that kind of way, around and around. So let's see what happens over here. Before I jump to these, I'm like, ooh, I want to grab these. Because this is passion for some of you all. It's like, go with me, marry me, we're going together. And like, this is what you know. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like, it's a very sizzly energy. And it's very interesting because you have Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune here. You have an emotional tie that sometimes when people grieve something together, it can be very passion inspiring, especially when there's a very tangible expression of balance happening in a good direction that's mutually benefic for the demonstration of passion to be ignited. Put it that way. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. We've got the universe. What verse were you and I in? Just you and I. How about no? Because sometimes it's like, you gotta know, really. This is a gnosis thing, and or no means no, and you in verse might look like a pixel scatter where the world's as big as thou never happened or mattered, because this is about integration and expression here. And for some of you all, it's hearing about how somebody wants to get together and like maybe travel, what travel might look like, what it might sound like in the inner ear, being expressed in a different way that now is face to face with you, that you can hear and see. And for some of you all, it's like, might have been a really expensive voyage that somebody made that you didn't even know, because I'm hearing for somebody, they might be traveling a great distance. They're showing me 8 to 10 here. There's 21 here for some of you all. I was hearing about Taipei and things for somebody. Like how it is to get there, and like we're take the money, you know, it's like this is love, right? And why somebody might show up, especially if somebody's hurting or going through an issue, they were grieving, and like what it meant to like leave them hanging. It's like while they were going through that, and like being the wrong kind of choked up, or maybe the right kind of choked up, but maybe for the wrong reason. Because for some of y'all, it's an awareness around that. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. We've got the Queen of Swords. That one just knows. This is very Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Whoever might have been haunting her and treating her like a pincushion. Especially in heart matters. She might have had to put something away just to get herself prepared like that, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing for some, it's like, she just put that away. She had this idea, and it's like he's like hung up there. It's like a picture of like an idea. For some of you, you know, you're going to have, especially if you're a Knight of Cups over here, and you want to come forward here, this is somebody that's really been through it. And how you show yourself, it's going to do a lot, especially if she's like not one to mince words, or it's like she needs to hear you a certain way. Because for some of you all, this is about making sure you're very clear with your communication. And she, he, they, other, know your genders or your designations. Let's see what's going on here. We've got the 7 of Wands, and for some of y'all, it's time just to get together. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like, look, I can't wait to see you. You know, maybe this weather is like perfect here, and maybe we can take this trip here, you know, or I'm hearing it's like, wow, whatever this little salamander is over here might give somebody a clue about what's going on. And I'm hearing it's like this person here Sometimes you gotta be careful, because sometimes this is like Don Juan over here that's just like trying to get money and like getting grabs, and so some people had to figure out weird. But for others, it's like he might just be really interested in you too, because there's a 7 here and there's a 1 here. I say he, she, they, other. There is somebody that wants to do something. This Knight of Cups wants to make an offer. This is like real, like romantic, and you're gonna know whether it's the one that you can trust or not, because sometimes this person is just real grabby. And other times this is just somebody that's like, oh my gosh, I would love to be able to be near you, and if the grab thing happens, yeah. Because it's also balanced here with this positive movement forward energy. You're gonna have to know which one was trying to tie you into the verse. Was it a gag reel? Yeah, okay. Hey, Capricorn, I love you so much. Let me know what you think. I love your comments. It gives you an opportunity to connect some positive energy your way. If I have an opportunity, I do. If you like more than that, we've got Chat Up That Way. Very Fine Martians landed there at VFM Radio Room. Who'd have thunk it? You can also hit me up. Information's below if you'd like your own reading like this. I can do it with just your energy, and we can focus on some dots. Get you specific analysis if you need. So feel free, and I really appreciate your support. If you feel like this could help a friend or somebody, thank you for sharing it. All right, I'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Bye for now.
Promise that you'll catch me.